Here's what I hope the police, for example, can understand, and that is having journalists there witnessing good police work is their single best defense against accusations of over-response. We're not there to make them look bad. We're not there to hold them up for public ridicule. We're there to document what's going on, the excesses of police, the excesses of protesters, but also the peaceful demonstrations and the heroic and peaceful, thoughtful work that police officers do. We're there to document it all. And when we are not there to document police actions, it opens them up for public criticism of over-response. So I don't understand why police wouldn't want journalists there when they're doing such good work and important work. You'd have to go back to the civil rights movement to find something similar. And during the civil rights movement, journalists were subject to a lot of brutality by citizens, but also by police. They were a heavy target. They were seen as being one-sided and anti-police, and very often journalists were targeted. But in a couple of generations, we've never seen anything like this, and certainly now, because it's so much easier to go live from a scene and to very quickly transmit, it's quite different. The other thing is that it's being documented so much, not just by journalists, because everybody's got a camera, right? And so it's possible to document this. The very core of this whole protest is documented by a citizen with a telephone. And so you can expect that cases of brutality are going to be much more documented. It's not that they haven't been going on. It's just that you haven't been able to see them in the same way that you're able to see them now in full HD quality and almost instantly and very often live. I would also say that we also see extraordinary acts of kindness and humanity and humility that we also probably would never have been able to see if people weren't able to document so quickly. And I'm glad for that. I'm glad that we're able to see a fuller spectrum of what's unfolding. Mostly what's unfolding is peaceful. Mostly what's unfolding is police not beating up journalists. That's mostly what's happening. But the nature of news is not what we cover. Is the nature of news is that we very often cover what's not mostly happening. We very often cover aberrations. The old saying is, the truth is millions of people got home safely today. They're not going to be on the news tonight. The ones who didn't will be the ones who got on the news